it is time to talk sports. Okay, 3 minutes already gone past the hour of 8 a.m. The morning rise still continues with sports and a lot to be looking at this morning. Come on, guys, no more abridged show where there was an abridged one on Monday, an abridged one on Tuesday, and all of the fans will be wondering what's happening there. But come on, guys, today's gonna be a full show. Yes, and for 90 minutes. Plus extra time if UD will allow me. Yes, extra time and the extra time of 30 minutes. You'll be wondering, talking show for like an hour and 30 minutes. Come on, guys. Oh, but don't worry, it promises to be an exciting one this morning. Yes, it is the midweek edition of Sports on the Eagles Wings. And we'll kickstart the show when we take a dive and a smooth ride to the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan. Yes, 21 of the Super Eagles players were enjoyed first training at the stadium yesterday. And one man was conspicuously absent in the person of Sadiq Umar. And many have actually asked a lot of questions why he was invited to the camp of the Super Eagles when we still have other crop of players that are doing wonderfully well in their club. So we'll look at that particular one. We'll look at the players that are in camp just a day or probably 2 days to the big encounter, talking about the game against the Cheetahs tomorrow at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan. Remember that ground? That was where we lost the World Cup qualifiers Yes, we lost that particular one to Benin Republic, and the coach that led us there was Fidi Di George. But this time, it is Austin Serenzo Eguavoin, led by and also assisted by Fidelis Ilechuko and Daniel Ogumodede. These are the guys that are putting this team together. Yes, red hot. Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, and also Boniface, the Troy are also in camp. So Abuja, let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we go straight to the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium to look at what's happening in the camp of the Super Eagles.
Offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3. Golf. Football. Basketball. Lawn tennis. Cricket. Volleyball. Athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's Sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky V weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
For so long you've been silenced. We have just found your voice. Take it. Use it.
You assess Nigerians before we become politicians or before you become a member of any political party. The kind of things that happen in Nigeria, this is so obnoxious that if God looks down from heaven, you realize that we are really paying for our sins.
Speak your truth and be heard on the Eagles Morning Rise, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Woo. Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Drinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
to know you're still there. And if you're just tuning in at the same time, joining us on the show, this is Sport on Eagles Wings. And I still remain, yes, the sport minister on radio, yes, behind the MIC, Vicky. And we go straight to Abidjan. Now let's tell you that only Spain-based forward Sadiq Omar was being expected as the Nigerians the juggernaut rode steadily into the much familiar environment, talking about the State Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium on Tuesday, with 22 players involved in the team first training session ahead of the potential explosive African Cup of Nations qualifying match against next door neighbors, the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. Now, according to DNFF.com, we have 22 players, with only one person to join the team in the early hours of this morning. Now, it has been a particularly great atmosphere here in Abidjan, and we are all very positive going into the first training session ahead of the match. And this is from Austin Serenzo Eguavoin. Now, 11 players, vice captain and African man of the match, William Truth Ekong, reigning African player of the year, Victor Osimhen, his likely successor, Ademola Lookman, defender Bright Osai Samuel, Ola Olua Aina, Victor Collins, Calvin Bassi, midfielder Alex Iwobi, Al Hassan Yusuf Abdullahi, and German-based forward Victor Boniface all arrived at once on Tuesday morning before being joined by South African-based goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali. Now, earlier, goalkeeper Maduka Okoye, midfielder Wilfred Ndidi, and forward Kelechi Iheanacho had arrived to join the eight that were in camp on Monday. That is goalkeeper Amas Obosoge, defender Gabriel Osho, and Bruno Onyemechi, midfielder Fisayo Delebashiru, Frank Onyeka, Frafel Onyedika, and forward Moses Simon alongside Samuel Chukwueze. Now, with 10 points from 4 matches, 7 goals for and none against, at the top of their Group D, that's talking about the Super Eagles as they work extra bonus at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan. Now, the facility where they upended their aspiration of Guinea-Bissau, Cameroon, and Angola at the 34th African Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire earlier this year. Now, it was also the venue where the summer they were slated by 2 goals to 1 by the Cheetahs. Yes, talking about the Cheetahs looking at the World Cup qualifiers. Now we have officials that will officiate the game tomorrow. And talking about Senegalese officials of Issa Sai, who was in charge when Super Eagles pipped Angola 1-0 at the same venue in the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations earlier this year, has been selected by CAF as referees for Thursday's encounter, which will commence at 7 p.m. Côte d'Ivoire time and 8 p.m. Nigerian time. So only, what's his name again? Sadiq Umar. Yes, he's the only one absent. Hopefully, like the report, he will join in this one. And this, those were the statements coming from the interim manager, or you can call him the caretaker coach, in the person of Austin Serenzo Eguavoin. Somebody wondering, why am I always putting Serenzo? Well, that was his nickname when he was probably his guy name, his football name when he was playing actively. Number 2, Jesse, playing from the right back. Talking about Austin Eguavoin for the Super Eagles. Now let's tell you that as the Super Eagles prepare to take on the Cheetahs and the Amavubis in the final phase of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers, interim coach Austin Eguavoin will be relying on the serene form of frontmen, yes, Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, and Ademola Lookman, who have been consistently among the goals for the European clubs since the start of the season. Yes, Ademola Lookman for Atalanta, Victor Boniface for Bayern Leverkusen, and also Victor Osimhen for Galatasaray. These Troy have been scoring goals week in, week out for their club. And Austin is banking on the services of these three musketeers. Yes, I call them three musketeers. Talking about Victor Boniface, Victor Osimhen, and Ademola Lookman. But now, I think there is actually a hitch trying to use these three guys together. Yes, one will come in as a substitute and the other one will come in. I don't know, maybe Austin is still trying to look at a way to bring the three of them to, if the three of them come together, you can imagine how deadly they will be in front. But he's still looking for ways to put these guys together. One from here. Remember also you have what's his name again? Samuel Chukwueze. He can come in from the flank. Moses Simon can also come in from the flank. Well, it's going to be a heavy tax for Austin Eguavoin, for Fidelis Ilechukwu, and also for Daniel Ogumodede. Meanwhile, still looking at the African Cup of Nations qualifiers match day live. Yes, match day 5, match day live. Some games will definitely go down today. Yes, in Namibia, Cameroon will be on the road to Namibia. Yes, Namibia will host Cameroon in match day 5 of the qualifiers, and time for that game is precisely at about 2 p.m. Yes, 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Now, if you look at the table for this game, yes, Cameroon have done fantastically well, looking at a push to Morocco. Yes, Cameroon, they've already qualified. They have 10 points already. Yes, they will be playing two of their outstanding games, one at home and one away. Yes, they're already away to Namibia. Namibia is occupying bottom of the table with no points at all. In their last 4 games, they lost against same Cameroon at home by a single goal. They also lost to Kenya 2-1. Also, we saw Namibia losing against Zimbabwe. That's the Warriors of Zimbabwe. And also, they lost to the Warriors of Zimbabwe 3-1. But the big question is, if they can get only 1 goal in Cameroon, can they beat the Indomitable Lions, Indomitable Lions at home? That's a big question begging for answers. So Namibia up against Cameroon. Cameroon are already, yes, they've landed Morocco. Was it Morocco? Yes, they've landed Morocco already. Okay, in the other game, as we look at Liberia up against Togo. Yes, Liberia will be up against Togo. The time for that game is 5 p.m. And if you look at the table, Togo is 3rd position and Liberia is lying bottom of the table with just 1 point. Well, it seems Togo and Liberia, I don't know what is going to happen, Sha, if they are going to come out from this particular one, because I don't see Equatorial Guinea actually dropping any points in this particular one. But as to speak, Algeria, yes, yes, Algeria have qualified already with 12 points from 4 games. A perfect starter from the qualifiers to this very moment. They won their game against Equatorial Guinea. They won Liberia 3-0. They defeated Togo 5-1, and they peeped Togo at home by a single goal. Talking about Algeria, yes, they have already landed Morocco. And the last game that will go down later today will be the game between Chad and the Lone Stars of Sierra Leone. Yes, that game will go down precisely at about 8 p.m. Well, for Chad, I think, should I say they will play for pride? I don't really know, because they are lying bottom of the table. If they win, they cannot even get close to the Chipolo Polo of Zambia. Yes, in that group, we have Ivory Coast with 9 points, Zambia with 7 points, second on the log. Sierra Leone can still push if they can get something against Chad. But let's see how it pans out between Sierra Leone and Chad, as we still have Ivory Coast and Zambia. They will still slug it out. Meanwhile, in the last game, Ivory Coast lost to Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone still have a lot to play for, especially knowing fully well that they are playing against Chad. But we'll keep tab with that particular one. Let's see if Sierra Leone can grab something out of the game later this evening, 8 p.m. in Chad. So looking at the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, let's see how it pans out later today. But for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they'll be in action tomorrow. Okay, let's go straight into the CAF Champions League for the ladies. Edo Queens will be in action later today against the Massa women from Egypt. Yes, it was a sweet start for the Edo Queens. They are the Nigerian champions. They are the West African champions, and now they want to see how they can conquer Africa. Yes, how they can conquer Africa in their first game. They did massively well in their first game, and now they will see if they can consolidate that particular one with the game that they have later today. Meanwhile, let's tell you that coach of Edo Queens, Moses Aduku, has made it clear that they won't underrate the Egyptian side, Massa FC. Now, the Egyptian champions produced a surprise result against the defending champions, Mamelodi Sundown ladies of South Africa. Now, Aduku admitted that they are a very good side, and that they are ready to give their best against the team. So let's see how we point out for our ladies. Edo Queen, they will be in action later today against Massa women, who pipped Mamelodi Sundown of South Africa. Now, talking about Mamelodi Sundown, they will play CBE. Yes, CBE from Ethiopia lost to the Indomitable Lions. So they lost to Edo Queens in the early fixtures. Yes, the early games are played a couple of days back. Yes, they lost to Edo Queens 3-0. And can they pull one out? They pull something out of this one? Let's see how it goes. Massa is not a pushovers. They are also Egyptian champions, just like Edo Queens are Nigerian champions. But time for that game will be 6 p.m. Nigerian time between Edo Queens and Massa women's team. Then also the other game, Mamelodi Sundown, will take on CBE. That game will go down precisely at about 3 p.m. Nigerian time. So we'll keep tab with that particular one as we wish Edo Queens the very best. Nigerian champions, West African champions, and they are looking at a way to conquer Africa and be the first team from Nigeria to win the CAF Champions Women's League. Okay, it is the international break. No league games this weekend. Many will be expecting a lot to happen this weekend, but all attention will be in various countries as the international break kickstarts this weekend. But let's see how we pan out as we keep tab with what's happening. Meanwhile, let's take your reactions to what's happening in the camp of the Super Eagles. Meanwhile, you can send me a message on our WhatsApp platform 09097054450 SMS WhatsApp. I will give voices in the course of the show to those messages. And meanwhile, you can also go straight to our Facebook page. Yes, you can like the page there. You can drop your comments, and we'll also give voices to those messages in the course of the show. Okay, the phone lines are officially open. Let's take your reaction. 09073530044 or 09087668888. Those are the numbers to get across to me this morning. Let's take your reactions to what's happening in the camp of the Super Eagles. But meanwhile, let's look at ladies' sport. While our own CAF Champions League for the ladies will be going down later today, the UEFA Champions League, UEFA Women's Champions League also was played yesterday, and it was a massive result for the Arsenal ladies on the road to Turin when they defeated Juventus 4-0 in that scintillating performance from the Arsenal ladies. Now, Arsenal maintained their stellar run of form under interim boss Rene Slegger by beating Juventus in the Women's Champions League. Now, Frida Manum, Stina Blackstenius, and Marino Calditi and Caitlin Ford all scored to ensure Arsenal are now unbeaten in 5 matches since Slegger took over following Jonas Edley's resignation. Well, when you talk about resignations of coaches, other ones will be performing. If you want to know how I'm talking about that, you can ask Ruud van Nistelrooy and what happened to Erik ten Hag. Immediately Erik ten Hag left, we started getting results in Manchester United. The same way Arsenal ladies boss left, and now the interim boss, Rini Slegger, is getting results for the Arsenal ladies. Well, if you look at the league, okay, we'll talk about that particular one. Talking about the women's football in the UEFA Champions League for the lady, but just a massive result for Arsenal. Also looking at the Women's Champions League, Manchester City defeated Hammarby by 2-0. Still looking at the UEFA Women's Champions League. Now Manchester City continued their 100% start in the Women's Champions League with a hard-fought 2-0 win over Hammarby. Now, after a frustrating first half in which the hard-working visitors limited City's chances, Gary Taylor's side finally broke the deadlock when Laura Blinksdale Brown swept home less than 2 minutes after the restart of the game. Now, Hammarby threatened late on with Aya Yamashita called to action. A superb fingertip save to keep out a fierce striker from substitute Tima Soba. And they went ahead to get the second goal. And that win means Man City top Group D with 9 points from their opening 3 group stage fixtures. That's talking about the UEFA.
Edo Queens game, I was so impressed. I was so impressed. In fact, they played as if they were not women. No wonder they said what a man can do, a woman can do better. Yeah, when they played, I was like, are these women, or they've given some guys, this just to go and wear and then go, on the pitch. They played so well. They were very smart, very fast. I can't beat, and I believe they will go far. And talking about the chart, when you are at the bottom, that is the time to be strong. I encourage them, even if they win this game, they will not go anywhere. But it's better for them to win, at least to put the record straight. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Emma. Take him, Hundu. Yes, I truly appreciate talking about Edo Queens. Let's take this off from Dan Ambassador. Hello to you. Good morning, Dan.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Morning to you, Dan. How are you doing this morning?
Good and fine. Concerned the Super Eagles that they don't. I pray for them that this is the public and they know the coach. They know or anybody that this one they are going to do no. They are and one thing. The life of it is and say that you don't score like for why the no to Kevin Apakuma and Victor Olatiji, you don't call first goal for the championship. Why the no and the last one Taringa, Joran Taringa, that they are not competent with the Super and the integration. They're supposed to invite all those players to make sure that all their matches to my regard to Orjo from Suleja and Mohamed Abdullahi, Eric Chatuna and the rest of the people. My regard to them.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Vick man, this morning.
Morning to you. How you doing? If you biscuit.
Confirm, or is it biscuit I called from Massacre this morning?
Okay, let's go there. If you biscuit.
How was your night, sir?
My night was good. Thanks for asking, bro.
The Vick man, sorry, just 2 seconds. I think you have the minute time that we use in this station.
Have what?
Minute, like maybe if I use more than my minute, will cut my call.
Yes, about 1 minute, 30 seconds here about.
Okay, since all this while I joined this station since last year, if I'm not mistaken. Me and my one I started this time, but last time Thursday, something like that, somebody complained that why in the greeting. How can you just come but I just go to a point without greeting? Me, I'm like greeting very well. I wanted to call down Friday, but I was very busy. I cannot meet up in my call.
No.
The reason is this: even though I eliminate my time, he caught me call. If I can get back, if I don't get back, see another day. Yeah. I don't know why somebody complaining. So that video I was very angry. He did not mention my name. I know I'm the one that is okay. I want to hear from Papa. Two doctors that are dragging the point. Whether I'm bad, I don't know. Whether I'm bad, I don't know. The capital, Amaka Chase, and the young Barcelona. I don't I'm going to lose one. Thank you so much.
Let's see it out. Thank you. When we go down tomorrow, that's looking at the Super Eagles game Thursday. Yes, the game will definitely go down tomorrow. I will talk about that. A lot of fixtures going down tomorrow. Also looking at the UEFA Nations League that also be going tomorrow. But let's see how we pan out. Hello to you. Good morning. Oh, sorry, can't take this call. You have to call me back. And let's pay some bills. And when I return, I bet me them pay me salary. So sorry, I have to cut that call, Joe. Please get back. So sorry, I have to cut that call, Joe. Please get back to me. That I'll pay these bills. Still remain sport on Eagles Wing.
2500 mAh battery, which gives you 55 hours of standby use. Type-C charger, triple SIM slot, 3.0-inch screen, plus the 24 months warranty of worry-free use. Huh? 24.
Certificate nursing assistant.
Please listen to this information.
45801 080-550-45801 for registration. Make you take a go collect.
You are about to experience orgasm. On the Eagles 102.3 FM.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
okay, welcome to the second half of the show. It's sports and I made this place radio Vicky. Vick. The lines are still very much open. I take your reactions to the stories that we've rolled out already this morning. Yes, I'm message. The lines are in and I go straight to you. Morning to you. Morning. That's good Thanks for asking.
Yes, I don't want to call this morning. I just want to talk to the people that last week I make a call reminding you that you and the decision calling to remember that you people have a program, the refresh program. That on the line on the book, the topic of the table, there are the other people. Let's just follow the people and the way. We are politic the other radio station. What the people don't used to do, the other audience, they have to do it. And you want to give them the opportunity. By the time, because of my issue that brings down matter that very day, when I make a call, some people make a call that either I used to spend 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes on the radio, talking. But when some people make a call, after they don't call, that contribution they used to make, they don't put it on their mind to contribute on the topic on the table. Yes, their voice, you understand? That one is not concerning you. The people like they should be calling and be people. But I know that you people have a program on this radio, a research show. You can wait for the time of that program and call and greet anybody that is angry. Not that them bring a topic on sports show. You now use that opportunity and call the radio and be greeting people. You understand? We used to listen to the other radio. As soon as you don't give them that opportunity, they should go ahead. They don't concern you. My aim is that if I make a call, I will go straight to the point that you do the topic that is on the table. I will make my own contribution and I will give the other people the chance to talk. So I don't need to greet. If I want to greet people, I know exactly time that I will call, carry my phone and call people and greet them. So if anybody like, they should be calling and be greeting people. That is their business, not my business. Because I have been listening to this for Monday. When some people have been calling that there is somebody that they call.
Now game match officials limited PGMOL pen.
This is Joe complain, and I call him name that day. The Joe talked more than 2 minutes plus and call back again.
Is he scared? Come on, guys. We'll share your thoughts on that this morning. Okay, let's go straight to the WhatsApp messages. And we have this one. Okay, good morning, Mr. Felix. Please, those you have sent the wrong message. Oh, please, this person sending this message. You just sent a wrong message. Please check your message and sent it. I actually didn't want to read it out. Okay, this one is from Mr. Uche. This morning, good morning, Mr. Uche from Central Area. Edo Queens tackle their Egyptian opponents today in the second match of the African Women's Champions League. They should guide against complacency. My brother, that's very true. For the Egyptians to have beaten Mamelodi Sundowns, it shows that there are no pushovers. Yes, there are truly no pushovers. For the Super Eagles, it's a good thing that Sadiq Umar is not in camp, because it will be out of place for him to be there, having not been active in the field for quite some time. And for the match proper against Benin Republic, now the Super Eagles should endeavor to put the ghost of the defeat suffered at the same stadium during the World Cup qualifiers, wishing teams resounding success. Now, my brother, they should just put that one behind them and let's see how it goes. Lorenzo Di Caprinto, good morning this morning, Vick. Super Eagles should go, and the cheaters of Benin Republic should go and beat. Okay, invite fresh legs who are doing their best in their different club, so that they can feel the belongings to their country called Nigeria. My regards to the great people on the station, Lorenzo Di Capinto from the heart of Kubwa. We take these voice notes from Mr. Bassi.
Hi, Vicky. Good morning. How was your night?
Pastor Bassi.
Okay, this is Pastor Bassi, the Chelsea legend. International weekend, I don't always like it because it's always boring. But all the same, we have to cheer our Super Eagles up. I know that they will win Benin Republic very well. They will win them like 3-0. They're not our mate in football. And then that's why you can see all our players coming in on time. You can see the hunger that they want to win the game. They want to just win it with one game to spare. So I think they will get that one. I'm not disputing the fact that Janet Roy is a good coach, but we have better players to execute the game. Well, thank you very much. Do have a lovely day. You didn't play my last voice note, sorry. You did not play it.
My last voice note, there must be a reason, and I'm sure that reason is probably genuine. Okay, last week Friday. So are you sure? I think I played it, but I didn't play it fully because it was beyond the limit. So Pastor Bassi, yes, I think I played it, but I didn't complete it because it actually exceeded the number of minutes. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. I will go straight to the Facebook page. Good morning, Vicky Vick. How was your night? My take on the Super Eagles is that I want them to beat Benin Republic tomorrow, 3-0, and I want a coach to give Maduka Okoye the chance too. That is my own take. We'll look at the Super Eagles generally. Yes, look, Maduka Okoye has been there. Only for Stanley Wabali. Yes, Stanley Wabali, after he actually had shined at the Nations Cup, he was also doing good. We have also other crop of players, but I think it's saddled, the responsibility is saddled on the coaches to know the players to use. Maybe if we can grab a point today and we have automatically qualified for Morocco, then Austin Serenzo Guavoin might want to give the chance to Maduka Okoye to do the needful. Thank you very much, Pato Guam. But let's see how it pans out. After tomorrow, maybe Maduka will get a chance. Probably just fill in those other players that are not really regular. We'll see how it goes. Hello to you. Good morning.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this first time caller.
Oh.
Yes.
Welcome to the family. Your name and where you calling from?
I love your voice very much. This Sonny OK 3013 Mr. Chelsea.
Sonny.
Agent of Moses Castedo. And Kopama included. He called me Osime. My brother, I love sport too much. I call my guy Mohammed. I say where with the list because we all the list we know the year I'm again. Tell me say he get away there on board now. Now give me this number. You understand?
Yes.
Yes, I decided to call this morning.
Welcome to the family, Sonny.
Yes, for Nigeria, I believe say tomorrow Nigeria with 3-0. Osimhen will score. Lukman will score. Therefore, Edo Queen, that is my place. I wish them good luck. Bros, I deal with you. Tell my caller, my first people when they complain. This lovers radio, make we keep it easy. Just give the time. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute is 1 minute. You understand? So nobody should cross the boundary.
Okay.
Bros, I deal with you. Boba to Boba.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the family once again, Sonny. Truly appreciate you being a part of the show. And Mohammed Abdullah. Whenever you truly appreciate you also. Many of you that have been following, even before I even got to this station, many have been following with me and they're still stuck with me even in the last 4 years. Yes, in the last 4 years, when I like it on this station, it's almost 4 years, and many of you have kept tab with me. Truly appreciate it. Okay, I still have more time to still wrap up the show this morning. Keep those calls coming in 09073530044 or 09087668888.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. Okay, this is where we draw the curtains on the show this morning. Lorenzo Di Capinto, I saw this one coming in. Thou shalt not use 25 minutes to tell us your name. I don't want to look, man. I want to see more of you. Very versatile player, Lorenzo Di Capinto. Should I squeeze in this call? Let me just give it. Okay, let me just take this one. I wanted to wrap up the show. I still have some time. Good morning to you.
You better do.
Good morning to you, Shola. You have 10 seconds. You come in late.
Okay, Vicky, I know the time. I know the time has gone.
Okay.
Mr. Vicky.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say a big kudos to you. You are a good analyst because the way you listen to every complaint and you assimilate it, no. You are top notch. I give you 100%. I wish you super good. Best of luck. Thank you so much.
I truly appreciate you, my brother. Shola, truly appreciate you. And Dr. Temple.
Good morning, Vicky Vick, the Honorable Sport Minister on radio. My name is Dr. Temple, the one and only original doctor in the house. Vicky Vick, I wish our Nigerians well. And I beg, if you're not a social person, allow people. This is one family. There is no need being bitter about anything. If you don't talk to human being, now Teddy Bear you go to talk to. I beg, free people. This is a sports show. We know they mourn for here. Have a nice day, and my regards to everybody.
Thank you very much, Dr. Temple. And the last call, 30 seconds. Good morning to you.
Thank God for this call. Thank God for picking this call.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. If you don't pick this call, I'll work for you.
Now one for you too. Let's go there.
I may work, but when you get people, we get people. Yes. So Joe, no, I get people. That we did it. We start this place, and we did, and we're not mourning. We are only expressing our greetings to everyone, even to you. If nobody greets you for us, say they will greet you. I beg, allow this thing to be. Now we get here, even that way they talk, don't say it for come out. We know ourselves. Welcome, Sonny, okay, 13. So welcome to the fold, to their family. Well, that's what we did. We don't pay for this place. So somebody will come back and try to muzzle us and start to say, after all, you use moves, even if you don't go 2 times today. Okay. Anybody muzzle you. That's what I beg. We know ourselves.
Thank you.
Dr. Temple, all everybody will be.
Thank you very
much.
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate that.
Wow for you.
Good morning to you. Mohammed Abdullah wrapping up the show this morning. I wanted to just go. Yes,
thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I think I'm so happy for this house, my brother. And you are the best.
Thank you very much.
You are the best. You are always making us happy, my brother. My last caller said, my guy Heritage Mania, we are one family. And it's not today, my brother. And thank God I hear another lovely voice on you. Okay, welcome to the family, my brother. May God bless you. May God bless you for making us happy.
Thank you very much, Mohammed Abdullah. Truly appreciate. And this is where we draw the curtains on the show this morning. I can understand there are a lot of sports shows in Abuja. I am not denying it. There are a lot of sports shows. They have their rules. They have their regulations. And in as much as when we go overboard, especially with the pleasantries, yes, we shoot overboard. That's why I restricted it to 1 minute 30 seconds. If you want to use your 1 minute 30 seconds and greet people, it is your 1 minute 30 seconds. Yes, in as much as it's a sports show, we talk sport. And at the same time, I encourage it because I have succeeded in building a family. And I've been doing this for almost 4 years. If we don't get in touch with others, how are we going to know? It's a sports show, but it's not like every other sports show. Let's take that to the bank. It's a sports show, but not like every other sports show. The station can decide to do this sports show for 30 minutes, and I have to obey the rules. They can say we have it for 15 minutes, and decide to obey the rules. It is the station giving that mandate. But when we try to find out how others are doing, it's a way to know and care about others. That is how I allow it to go. But the only place I will now have a problem is when you now exceed the number of minutes that has been allotted to you. Now, if you see me exceeding 1 minute 30 seconds, it's because what that person is saying is making sense and the contribution is top notch. So, 1 minute 30 seconds for every call, 1 minute 30 seconds for every voice note. And if you are sending me an epistle, I will try and summarize it. But I still look at ways to accommodate everybody. That is just it. We check out for others. Now everybody is calling. When last you did hear from Papa Papilo? Anybody who has his number, please get across to him and find out how he's doing. Ayomide, there are many of them that have not. I can't even mention their name. Kenoma, where's Kenoma? There are a lot of them. So that's what we do. Raphael, Raphael, I came from Area 11. He stays in Galadimawa here, but he listens from Area 11. There are many of us. So please, in as much as we do the pleasantries, 1 minute 30 seconds, you should not exceed. That is how it is. We care for others, we look for others, and we tend to know how they are doing. We are one family. Like I said earlier, it is a sports show, but it is different from every other sports show. On the flip side is Eagles Outlook, and UD will take you through from 9 to 10 a.m. As Chairman, the Sport Minister on Radio, Vicky Vick. Do have yourself a wonderful day ahead. Adios.